Hello, everyone. What's up, Robert, Daniel, Barry, Sports Highlights. Hopefully we get people coming in. Please hit that like and share button. I was just sharing this over on Facebook. Once we get people in, I have an announcement about YouTube monetization. Another update, not the one that I put up last night. So look forward to that. I'm going to wait till we get some more people in here. We got bantamweights tonight. We got bantamweights starting out in this thing. We got lightweights, 155. We got welterweights. We got middleweights. And we got some heavyweights. We got Tallison Tashera. I don't know if he's related to Glover Teixeira or not. He's 24 years old, about the right age. Maybe you know Robert. 7 fight win streak. Real quickly. What's going on, my guys? Hopefully everybody's having a good week. Hopefully everybody's healthy, getting wealthy. And I know you're wise because you're right here. Bantamweights coming up first, guys. Aaron Tua, Elijah Smith. Let's get a poll up. I know there's not a lot of us in here yet, but hopefully people will be trickling in. That's probably my fault because I got a bit of a late start. Today, went to work at 5 a.m. this morning, and then I was pretty tired, so I went and took a nap, and just kind of slow moving when I got up, if I'm being honest. Getting old is not fun, but I don't know what other choice we have. All right, there's the poll, and let's jump into a little episode of What Have You Done For Me Lately? We'll look at these guys. Real quick here, we'll also check in on the odds over there on DraftKings. But these bantamweights are about to get started. Man, Dana White Contender Series has been an incredible series so far. We had a candidate for fight of the year earlier during this year. I don't know if it's still a candidate after Saturday night's battle, but it's right there. All right, guys, let's take a look at these contestants. First, Aaron, 2, and Elijah Smith. Elijah Smith's going to be the favorite, minus 205. So if you bet $100, you have to bet $205 on him to win 100. Aaron, 2, you'll get 170 if you bet 100 on him if you win. Let's see if the odds make sense. Let's go to Elijah Smith. First, 6-1, 5 finishes in those 6 wins, 4 by knockout, 1-0 by decision. His one loss is by knockout. Oh, we may be out of order here, unless they're just going through all the different fights here. Maybe they're just going through. I think this is the first one. Is it the first one or the last one? Let's see. What does Sherdog have this order as? Oh, I'm sorry. We need to be here. I need to put up a whole new poll. Sorry about that, guys. Dylan Mantello, the quiet man. Just kidding about the other one. 8-3, 6 finishes, 5 knockouts, 2 submissions. Very sorry about that. 1 loss by submission, 1-2 when it goes to decision. He won his last bout Cage Fury Championships against Nathan William. Flying knee knockout. Lost on Dana White Contender Series before that. He won 3 in a row before that. Let's check out his opponent. Ahmad Salel Hassanzada, Lion of the Ring, won 2 in a row. Cage Warriors, submission knee bar, that is rare. Had to knock out elbows and punches on Tough Enough last. Also was on Dana White Contender Series in 2022. Lost by knockout. I'm a little surprised he's coming back so quickly. Lost by knockout. Then he loses an LFA. But then he gets these 2 finishes in a row. And I guess it's enough to bring him back. So, I'll be honest, I don't know that I really have a read on either one of these guys. Like I said, Elijah Smith, minus 205. When I don't know, I go with the odds makers, to be honest. And I'm going to go with Tua myself. Or I'm sorry, not Tua. What's this? Hassanzada. Hassanzada is a minus 142 favorite. Dylan Mantello plus 120 underdog. What's up, ORG? Thoughts on Saturday UFC card? I think everybody was happy until the main event, if I'm being honest. And, it's kind of like, what's the last thing in your mouth? Me and my wife went out to a steak dinner the other night. She always wants the last thing in her mouth, the last thing to touch her palate to be the best part of the meal. So she eats her sides first, and then she goes for the steak. I'm a little different. I'll start with my steak because I want to get some steak in me when I'm completely hungry. That's when I think it tastes the best. And then I'll save a little bit so it is also the last thing that is in my mouth, though. And the last thing that was in our mouths Saturday, unfortunately, was one of the most boring fighters probably, in UFC history at that level, winning a UFC championship. I mean, this guy does not finish fights. You guys might have seen the thing that I posted about Bilal Muhammad and Merab Vishvili combined have 4 finishes. Dylan Mantello won 4 of his last 5 fights, 5 wins by knockout, 2 by submission. And sorry about that, guys. I got to get a real quick poll up for this one because I had the wrong fighters. Like I said, I don't know much about Dylan Mantello, so that's why I'm going with Ahmad here. You guys go with what you feel comfortable with, though. As I mentioned earlier, we will have an announcement on the monetization or lack thereof of Fights with Friends. Was an update even since last night. There's Ahmad Hassanzada making his way to the cage. 9 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button if you're not subscribed. That's why you can't chat. You just got to be subscribed for any amount of time and you can join this lovely chat. Incredible community here. I advise you to do that. I advise you to make sure to hit that subscribe button because it's going to be worth it, guys. I don't just say that for myself. I said it's a great community of knowledgeable guys. All right, Ahmad Hassanzada, back-to-back wins. He's finished 10 of his 11 wins, 5 by knockout, 5 by submission. Trains out of Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California. Still can't figure out why so many of you hate Alpha Male. That might That might skew your decision there. I'm not sure. All right, we got 100% for Ahmad Hassanzada so far, but just 2 votes. Let's see if we get a few more in before we get started. As I mentioned, the odds are very close for this one. What's up, Phil D. Rowe in the house? Cheers, my man. Oh, Archie. Besides the last 2 fights, the card was a straight banger. Absolutely, and I was happy with the Shevchenko fight too because I just wanted to see her get her belt back. Dylan Mantello, 4 years older at 31 years old. Both men 6'1". Those are tall lightweights. Hassanzada with a 2-inch reach advantage at 75 inches. We've been getting almost nothing but bangers on Dana White Contender Series this year. I expect nothing less this week. I like Dylan, but when I seen he was fighting, I had to pick logical. All right, gotcha. And there's the poll. Ahmad Hassanzada is our choice. Hassanzada moving forward. Oh, lands a good left hook upstairs. Goes for the head kick, misses, and then spinning back fist. This is a wild boy. Hassanzada, he likes to throw that spinning shit. There's another spinning back fist. Calm down, dude. I got Ahmad now. I see that good left hook there from Mantello. And Hassanzada diving for the double leg, though. Mantello with good takedown defense so far, but Hassanzada's going to try to get a better angle here. Look at the wide defense here from Mantello. Good left hook there from Hassanzada. Good straight left down the pipe from Mantello. Oh, great left hook upstairs and a right hook to the body from Mantello. Hassanzada lands another left hook after missing his 3rd spinning back fist in literally less than a minute and a half. That's a bit excessive if you ask me. Good push kick to the body from Mantello. Maybe he's a bit nervous. And it's like you can't fall too in love with those spinning back fists. Good straight right from Mantello. You're going to get predictable and you're going to get caught. Straight right to the body from Mantello as he moves Hassanzada up against the fence. Oh, and he catches that oblique kick from Hassanzada. Lands a straight left down the middle. And there's another good left hook from Hassanzada. Oh, what a right uppercut to the body from Hassanzada. You could tell that really hit Mantello hard. And Mantello lands a good right hand upstairs of his own. Mantello already with a busted up nose there. Good oblique kick from Hassanzada. Right hand to the body from Mantello. Hassanzada pushing hard for that double leg, but Mantello's just not having it. His takedown defense has been 100% so far. What's up, PBR Street Gang in the house? Hey, there's advertisements when I click back on the channel. What's up, Frankie Chorizo? Hey! And everybody's in here. Hey! So what do we got? Hey! Hassanzada with a slam in the center of the cage. We're remonetized, baby! I just got the news about an hour ago from YouTube. They said it could take up to 30 days to make a decision. I don't know if they felt bad for screwing us for so long, but, here we are. I'm happy to have it. So super chats are back. Premium memberships are back. Patreon's not going anywhere. Cash App will stick around. But just more ways to make money. And, of course, ad revenue on the live streams and the videos really helps this channel. Freaking awesome. This is Phil. Thank you. Yes, Hassanzada working in the guard, open guard of Mantello here. Mantello shrimp crawling to the fence, trying to get back up, kind of in a static position here up against the fence with about $120 left in the round. And I got to update my donations from Saturdays. We had pay-per-view, but a loan donation from Michael Mattingly. So hopefully that'll Hopefully the remonetization will help that. More options. Hassanzada, oh, he had the rear naked choke. Mantello just muscles out of it. Now Hassanzada with half mount right up against the fence. Less than a minute to go. Mantello had been holding his own on the feet, but since Hassanzada has taken him down, he is smothering him. Thank you, PBR. Says, grats. I'll be joining back up in a couple weeks. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate you, brother. Well, and you're our paying Patreon member right now, too. So, you're awesome, man. Hassanzada with a couple of left hooks there. What's the tongue sticking out? He's not licking him, is he? They got to really start taking points away for that crap. Good elbow there from Mantello. And Hassanzada slams Mantello into the cage. There's Aljamain Sterling and Al Iaquinta looking on. The trainers of Hassanzada. And let's go into the corners here. They, of course, have a new champion from Saturday. Marab, the most boring fighter in history, Vishvili. Before or after, I don't give a shit. Oh, my God, I love him. I fucking love that guy. I might not like Vishvili, but I fucking love this guy. No, and he's in Dylan Mantello's corner. So excuse me, I said Ahmad. He's in the other corner. Ray Longo in the corner. Aljamain Sterling watching on from the seats. I would say the cheap seats, but there ain't no damn cheap seats in this place. It's like $2,500 to get into a Contender series if you're not like fighter family. Good left hand there from Mantello. Inside leg kick from Hassanzada. Let's see if that speech from Ray Longo. Ow! What a right hand from Mantello, and he blasts Hassanzada! Almost unconscious. What a knockdown. Ray Longo comes into the corner. He says, I don't care if you do it before or after. Just fucking do it. And Mantello comes out and 15 seconds into the round, blast Hassanzada with a right hand upstairs that almost ended this fight. 4:20 left in the second. And Hassanzada continuing to work on the takedown up against the fence. Rob kissing shot on the back was disrespectful. Dude, I'd be so pissed if I was O'Malley. You should not have to put up with that shit. Oh, 3 big elbows there from Mantello. And a fourth. Longo for president. It's got my vote. Hell yeah, I'll do the Patreon and YouTube. Only other Patreon I'm on is Joey Diaz. Uncle Coco. Gotta love Uncle Coco. Appreciate that, Phil. Is it true there are 3 Sambai UFC champions? Sambists? Oh, like Sambo fight? I don't have to think about it. I'm not sure. You know it. Mad flavor, baby, buddy. All right, what's everybody eating, drinking, smoking tonight? How many of you had to work? How many of you didn't? Good underhook there from Mantello, and Hassanzada just rolls over for him. Apparently he really wants to be on the ground. Mantello moves straight to side control. Oh, nice elbow there from Mantello. 3 minutes left in the second. And this fight might be turning in the favor of Mantello right now. Live odds do have Mantello a favorite. Minus 195 at the moment. Hassanzada plus 150 underdog. So there you go. Maybe that right hand. I think that's when it all turned around. Ray Longo said, do it before. He asked whether he should do something before or after. He says, I don't care. Fuck, I don't care. Do it before, do it, or do it after, do it both. I don't care. Just fucking do it. PBRs tonight, cooking some burgers. Nice. Wish I was smoking, but I ran out of cash earlier. Oh, that sucks. Is this a choke? I can't tell. I don't think he's got anything sunk in. Yeah, that is a difficult angle, though. He looks like he's trying something. That's just a clusterfuck of legs and belly fat, isn't it? Not that these guys have a lot of belly fat, but just ran out of things to pawn. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Frankie. Is that it?
Now, see, that's very interesting because that, I mean, I understand he was stalling, but he just took him out of the submission.
Oh, Keith Peterson just stood him up out of a submission. Wow. Low leg for Hassanzada and another big right hand from Mantello. Oh, and they exchange left hooks. Flying knee to the body for Hassanzada, and he immediately shoots again. 1 minute left in the second, shooting for that double leg. And Mantello just pushes him over. He's like, I'm sick of this game. Dude, stand up and fight. Hassanzada keeps flopping on his back, trying to draw Mantello in. Oh, what a right hand from Mantello. The push kick to the body set it up. And he is fire with that straight right hand right now. Oh, and another right, and he catches Hassanzada when he threw that spinning back fist and knocks him down once again. What I say earlier, I said Hassanzada is falling in love too much with that spinning back fist. And Mantello's like, no, dude, I'm not going to the ground with you. Hassanzada keeps trying to flop and pull Mantello in, but Mantello's not having it. Oh, and they exchange good left hooks. A beautiful power combo from Mantello before the bell. Oh, and he hits him with another right hook. Hassanzada threw yet another spinning back fist before the bell, and Mantello answers with a right hook. There he is, the most boring fighter and boring champion in UFC history, Merab Vishavili, cheering on his fighter. You gotta stay in the corner of Ray Longo when he's there, though. He's telling him he's getting desperate. Mantello looks good. He doesn't look tired. Taking a little sip of water. No hard breaths. Ahmad looks ready to go right now.
In round number 2, I mean, that laser right hand of Dylan Mantello.
So I didn't know Dylan Mantello was a Serra-Longo guy, Robert. Or, you know, maybe the poll goes differently. Why would you take a man out of submission? What the hell, ref, right? Thanks, Phil. It's good to be understood. How many boring fighters Ray Longo produced? Oh, good left hook there from Mantello. Hey, but Mantello does not look to be boring. Good counter left hook there from Hassanzada. There's another left hand. And a right hook upstairs. Hassanzada throwing that spinning back fist again. Two good inside leg kicks there from Hassanzada. I feel like oh, what a right hand from Mantello. He's hurt. Hassanzada is ready to go. 4:20 left in the third. And Hassanzada comes back with a good body shot and two left hands in a row upstairs and the left hook to the body. And here's knees and a right hook to the temple. I thought Hassanzada was ready to go, and here he comes. Oh, and they are exchanging big shots, big right hooks from Hassanzada. And there's the left hand down the middle. Another right hook from Haas. And he misses again with that spinning back fist. Mantello throws his spinning back fist. And Hassanzada shoots again. Mantello stops it, but he turns his back to Hassanzada, who immediately jumps on that leg again like a dog on a bone. I meant to say boring. Oh, yeah, Merab and Aljo. Yeah, I hear you, man. And Hassanzada shooting. There's Chris Lieben at cage side. One of the judges tonight. And Hassanzada's got the back. He's got hooks in. This is a back and forth war. I don't know if we're going to get a finish, but I have a feeling Dana's going to really like both of these guys. It'll be a shame if they don't get a finish. Because they're both putting on great performances. There's some good shots from Hassanzada. And he's got Mantello all wrapped up. Hooks in up against the fence with 2:40 left in the third. What's up, New Britain Paulie? So sorry to be tardy to the party. No worries, brother. Hey, if you see some ads, it's because we got remonetized, baby. Oh, this choke this is getting closer now. It's hard to see because it's over. He's out. Mantello's out, and Ahmad Hassanzada gets the win here. Wow, what a back and forth fight. I thought Hassanzada was ready to go about halfway through this round. Then he turns it around. Rose says, I knew Ahmad would win. Well, I almost didn't. That was a close-ass fight, man. Because he'd been floored with that right hand several times. And Dylan Mantello already up. That's good. I'm sure very disappointed. All right, that moves us to 55-39. What do you guys think? Will the boss like that? Is Ahmad Hassanzada in? I think I don't see how he didn't like this fight. So one of the guys gets a finish. I'm going to say Dana signs him. He is a tough SOB. Yes, he is. Cheer, Mats. Brett Paul, yes. Never was a Longo fan. Love Matt Serra, though. No, I love them both. I just love listening to Ray Longo in the corner. I love that New York accent.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes, 41 seconds into round number 3, referee Keith Peterson calls a stop to the fight for the winner by submission via rear naked choke, Ahmad Hassanzada.
All right, so Ahmad Hassanzada getting it done. You hate that accent? Oh, I fucking love it. He had that neck out there in the air, ready to choke. Yes, he did. I imagine it's one of those things, either you hate it or you love it.
The police hired him in Afghanistan to teach hand-to-hand combat. The American military did as well.
I don't like the Jersey women's accent very much, but I like Longo's New York accent. All right. Middleweight's up next, guys. A finish in the very first fight, though. Great way to start this week off. Great fight. Great finish. All right, we got the middleweights. Before I put up the poll, let's take a look at these guys. So first, let's take a look at let's take a look at the odds first. I think that gives us a better idea of what we're looking at. Odds are almost even. Yura, Naito, -115. Ateba guitar minus 105. This is basically a toss-up on the odds. Same with the next fight. Look at this, how close these odds are. Minus 120, plus 100. Just razor's edge odds. And Ahmad Hassanzada getting an interview. Great job by him. Let's start out with Ateba. A big Gautier. 5-1. 4 knockouts. Has not been finished. He's 1-1 when it goes to a decision. He's won 4 in a row. So he won his first fight, lost his second fight by split decision nonetheless. Then finishes all 4 of the next opponents in the first round. Not a lot of experience for Gautier, but man, what a start to his career, and he's only 22 years old. Wow, that could be a rising star right there. And here on the other side, another rising star, 28-year-old Yura Naito, undefeated at 6-0, finished 5 of those, 3 by knockout, 1-0 when it goes to a decision. And you see also a lot of first-round finishes. All 4 of his knockouts in the first round, and his armbar was in the first round. You got a 17-seconder over there in Pancrase. All of his fights have been in Pancrase. Where was Ateba's fights at? Okay, he had one over there in Titan FC where he got a first-round head kick. Man, I can see why the odds are so close for this one. I mean, talk about cut with a knife. This next one is a very unpredictable fight, in my opinion. So I'm going to ask you guys to predict it. New Jersey people drive me even crazier. No, you know, when you get like that Fran Drescher accent, that one just that drives me nuts. I mean, I know it's not their fault. I don't want to pick on them, but yeah, not my favorite thing. All right, there is Ateba Gautier warming up in the back. Yura Naito as well. Both of these guys we talked about, they are finishers. We like finishers. Dana White Contender Series likes finishers because Dana White likes finishers. Oh, that is a big middleweight, boys and girls. A big middleweight. All right, I'm going to take a quick restroom break and get a little bit of water here. And I will be right back. And we will keep up the same deal we had before. If donations during a stream get to $50 on non-pay-per-view events, I will pull all the ads off. $100 on pay-per-view events, and we will pull all the ads off for that stream. People really get that annoyed with them. But I'm glad to be remonetized, as I said. Yura Naito, you know he didn't travel all the way from Japan just to lose. I don't know if you guys have been watching the market lately. I definitely have been in and out of stocks, in and out of crypto. I have a little bit of extra money. I've just been putting it aside into like some cheap Boeing stock that's out there right now, or cheap crypto, mostly Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. Robinhood makes that easy, and if you don't know how to invest, there's a few different things here. So when you click that link, they're going to give you a free stock to start out with, up to $200. They're also going to give me a free stock up to $100. So $200. So you're going to be a good friend of mine if you do that. Also, now they're teaching people how to invest, and they pay you to take the lessons. There's some lessons on there, and not a lot, but there's a couple I went through, and it's like, okay, go through and read these 3 or 4 pages to learn about a certain type of investment. You take the quiz, and they give you like, $4 or $5 in stock. So I thought that was very cool. Whether they gave it or not, Robinhood would be my platform of choice because it's just so damn easy. Never thought I'd be glad to see advertisements, but I'm glad. About dang time. Well, thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. And, of course, another great way to make money, I think, if you do your homework over on DraftKings. When you do your homework, I really think you can beat the house, guys. I've been doing it fairly consistently when I go in for live betting. That's DraftKings, and if you're going to bet on sports, you might as well bet with somebody else's money. DraftKings right now will match any deposit up to $100 when you sign up now, and whatever amount you deposit. If you deposit $100, they're going to match your 100. They're going to send me 100. If you put 50 in, they're going to match it. They're going to send me 50 as well to help out with the channel. So I really appreciate your support there. If you want to help contribute to this stream, we do have Super Chat, the subscribers, Patreon, which of course Phil, paying Patreon member, patreon.com/fightswithfriends. All right, Yura Naito, undefeated 6-0. He is Pancrase's middleweight champion. He is also a karate black belt. He's definitely got some experience from some other MMA, from some other martial arts. When he's Pancrase's champion with 6 fights. Pancrase has been around for a long time. I cord you because I know nothing about these guys, and the name sounds cool. Pancrase champ called Cord. Oh, called, not cord. You got it. Makes more sense. I was wondering if there was some new lingo I wasn't hip on, brother. All right, Ateba, Gautier making his way down to the cage. Don't mind me. Had a few drinks. Saw a few things. Oh, the other guy has a boxing background. Yeah, this should be an amazing fight. And Ateba Gautier, this is a stacked freaking middleweight. I don't know how tall this guy is. I haven't seen that yet, but he's on a 4-fight win streak. 4 wins by knockout. He'd be the second Cameroonian to earn a UFC contract in Contender Series. Yeah, I had a few as well. You don't say, Rob. I'll be surprised when you say you haven't had a few. All right. Ateba Gautier has been in Dana White Contender Series before, season 4. 6'4", holy shit. Is he? Damn. Well, I guess he's ripped, but he's not super wide. So, like, God, that is a huge middleweight, though. Dude's still huge. Jesus. I mean, I think he's an inch taller than Israel Adesanya. How the hell does he make 185? And it's funny that Ateba is a boxer, because look at him. While he's standing there, his body, he looks like Muhammad Ali. It's that kind of sleek frame. Yura Naito, 6 years older at 28. Gautier, 4 inches taller at 6'4". He'll have a 7-inch reach advantage at 81 inches. Gary Copeland, the referee for this one. Gary's a good guy. I don't know if he would go and do interviews, but I've talked with him quite a bit. Online on social media, and he's a real nice guy. All right, and Yura Naito wins everything. Good right uppercut to the body and a right hook upstairs from Gautier. I'm going to go the other direction. You guys all pick Naito. I think Gautier is going to take this one, but we'll see. Naito going for the single leg. Gautier, good takedown defense so far. Oh, 3 hammer fists to the ear from Ateba. There's a 4th. That'll put a little bit of mush in Naito's Cocoa Puffs. Can I change my vote? I wish we could. There's a couple of more body shots there from Gautier. Mentioning that, remember the odds started almost even. I'm curious if they've moved yet. We're only a minute in. Yeah, Gautier's already a minus 180 favorite. Naito, oh, he's a minus 130 now. Oh, good right hook there from Gautier. Spinning wheel kick misses for Naito. Naito looks like a character out of Dragon Ball Z, though, especially when he's throwing that spinning kick. Oh, great knee to the body from Gautier, and he just throws Naito to the ground. He's so strong. Good left hook to the body there from Gautier, and they are slugging it out. Oh, Gautier, he landed a good kick there as Naito was coming in, but Naito still gets the takedown. Not counted as a kick, I think, to a downed opponent, because he was throwing the kick and Naito kind of dove into it. What are you going to do? 3 minutes left here in the first. And good job, I think, on Gary Copeland by not calling that. Well, barely missed that knee. Would have been over. Yeah, I think so. But Naito now on top. We'll see what he can do inside the guard of Gautier. And Gautier blocking the first 2 elbows there from Naito. I got to know how much weight Gautier cuts. How the hell is this guy a middleweight? This guy's a fucking heavyweight. I wonder if he's going to have issues like Anthony Rumble Johnson did. Because the dude is just huge. 6'4", and to be that ripped. Like I said, I know he's not like wide, and that's probably how he makes the weight, but he's still got to be cutting a lot. Oh, good left hook in the top there from Naito. And Gautier unable to get out of this position. He doesn't really seem to have an answer for it. Remember, Gautier, the boxing background, you would hope that he spent a lot of time on the ground too. He does shrimp call into the fence. Like I said, he's got the guard in, but that's really not helping him right now to get up. He needs to unhook that left leg and push up. See, I think he might have been able to get up there, but I think he was too scared to let go of the guard. And he might be on his back the rest of this round because of that. A couple of good left hooks get through there for Naito. And it's going to cost him the round. Look at these fucking thighs. How does he make that weight, right? Dude, yeah. That's a ridiculously sized middleweight. Looks like Francis Ngannou's brother. Oh, good right hand gets through for Naito. I like to see Gautier throw some elbows from the bottom. But he's so smothered by the fence there, I'm not sure really what he can do here. And same thing with Naito. Naito's not able to, get a whole lot of offense off as far as submission attempts or anything. But he's getting enough shots through where he's running the round. A couple of good left hands there from Naito. Might be Francis' cousin, right? Dude, he is from Cameroon. All right, and there is the round. I got to go 10-9, Yura, Naito. And let's go into the corners. I imagine Gautier's corner's not going to be real pleased with him. Calm corner here for Gautier. And no point in freaking out at this point of the fight. I mean, I'm sure they know their fighter. If it was a fighter that's going to respond to the freak out, like a Ray Longo type reaction, that's probably what they'd get. But some fighters, that's the last thing that they want to hear. That's the last thing. If anything, it doesn't help them. It hurts them. They'll crawl up into a ball of anxiety. All right, tickets on sale for UFC 307. That's right, Alex Pereira fighting again for the third time since UFC 300. Jesus. Defending that belt October 5th against Khalil Roundtree. They are really leaning on him. Oh, good body kick from Gautier and a 1-2 upstairs. He does not want to go back down to the ground. Naito, immediately dives, but Gautier stops it this time. He's trying to stay to the center of the cage, and Naito pushes him back up into the cage. This is where Gautier's got to get comfortable with looking for the underhooks here. I see what he's going with the guillotine with his left arm. If he doesn't get this, look at those biceps. Jesus, like I said, 185. It's just gotta be a massive amount of weight for this guy to cut. I would have gone for the left uppercut. Look, he's got the right side. And instead of that guillotine, you're probably not going to get. I would have went for the double underhook because you're probably not in this position. There he's got it. There he's got that left underhook. Now he needs to spin off the fence because Naito just trapped his right leg. Be careful. You can still get out of here, Gautier. You can still get out of here, but what he needs to grab Naito's hand that's on that. There he goes, and he slipped out anyway. Oh, what a right uppercut and a left hook and a straight right afterwards. Oh, big overhand right from Gautier. And Naito's taking it like, oh my goodness! Right hand and left hook, and here come the hammer fists of death! Gautier is an angry man right now. I thought for sure he had the finish. He popped Naito with some hard shots. I mean, he almost lifted him off the ground there. And the short elbow from Gautier busting Naito's lip open. And more hammer fists getting through for Gautier. Man, this is just a totally different position with Gautier on top than what we had in the first round. Oh, another big right hand from Ateba Gautier. Man, look at the busted up knees of Naito. I don't know if that must have been rug burn from going for that takedown from so far away. A couple of more big hammer fists from Gautier. I can't believe he didn't finish Naito. I think he should try. I think he should stand up now, though. Make Naito stand up so you can beat him up some more on the feet. Man, Naito's face is busted up. That left eye is almost closed. If Gautier doesn't get the knockout, he might get the stoppage on a closed eye. But come on, Gautier. You got to stand up. This is for the contract, man. This is for the contract. You're a big, exciting knockout artist that I'm sure Dana would love to see have a great performance so he could sign him. But he needs to get up off the ground right now, in my opinion. Nice little short elbow for Gautier. Oh, and he's pushing Naito into the fence here, though. It's been a while since we've seen a submission.
Look at that left eye.
Oh, my. Yeah, that left eye. When they get up, the doctor's going to take a look at that left eye, and they're going to stop it. I don't think he can see out of the left eye.
From Naito, that's a different drain on your gas tank unless you're used to it. As a pure striker, that's going to be what gets you tired.
Oh, big hammer fist. Gautier attacking that eye. Oh, he's going nuts now. This is going to get stopped. And it is all over. With 1 minute left of round 2. You know Dana White's a happy man after seeing that. Ateba Gautier getting it done. It's all over. Let's go. Yes, 2 fights, 2 finishes, 2 unconscious gentlemen. That's what we're here for. We're here to see people lose consciousness. And, of course, regain it quickly and be healthy afterwards. Man, what a right hand.
See the head almost come off Naito. Stays on the feet. Not this time, though. Right hand there.
Man, this guy has got the power.
I thought it was done. Follows up with a hammer fist, but eventually got the ground and pound stoppage here. Gary Copeland steps in. He'd seen enough, and Naito had taken enough.
How about that? You made, it's no surprise that exactly what you said would finish the fight ended up finishing the fight. Now, you told me I didn't know what I was talking about in the process, but that's fine. You were 100% correct. He was making it hard on himself.
Yes.
Because all he had to do was posture
I
out.
wasn't being disrespectful.
No,
But you didn't know what you were talking about.
you were 100% right.
No, I'm kidding. You're great, Dan.
No, I'm kidding. That was great. And it was amazing how as soon as he did that, the fight was over.
Yeah. Listen, and Nato's not an easy man to beat, but I'm very, very excited.
Man, what a great performance. He's definitely got the... He's got the power.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 minutes into round number 2, referee Gary Copeland calls a stop to the fight for the winner by TKO, Ateba Gautier.
Ateba Gautier, 4 minutes exactly of the second round. Winner by knockout.
Gautier improving to 6-1 on his career.
That is a bad, bad man.
You can see the athleticism. You can also see the rawness in the octagon for this 22-year-old fighter this week.
Yeah, listen, as I said, on the
All right, odds pretty much even on this next fight as well. Benjamin Bennett and Joey Hart. All right, let's take a look at our odds and do a what have you done for me lately. As I mentioned earlier, basically even odds. Benjamin Bennett is slight favorite at minus 120. Joey Hart, slight underdog plus 100. Odds pretty much inconsequential here.
With that Cameroonian power, can anyone?
Possible, bro. Just want to know, can you hold? Can you handle storm? Is it possible to handle storm?
And that's a 5-fight win streak for Gautier.
Can anybody handle a storm? Talk to me about that first round, though. He came out with a wrestling.
Wow, what a first round. Let's look at Joey Hart first. Both guys 6-1. Joey Hart, 27 years old, 6-1. All 6 wins coming by way of knockout. His only loss was a decision win in his 3rd overall fight. See, he was in World Fighting Championships, LFA. That's a good sign. And his last fight in LFA, 2.5-minute first-round knockout with the knee. So some good experience here for Joey the Hitman Hart. A long amateur career. Look at this. Wow, 3 wins in a row there. 7, 8, 9. So 9, 9-3 as an amateur with the 1 no contest. And then, as I mentioned, 6-1 as a professional. Let's look at his opponent, Benjamin Bennett. My goodness, that guy's ripped. He looks like a superhero. Benjamin Bennett, Mr. Alaska, 29 years old, 6-1, 5 finishes, 4 knockouts, 1 submission. He's been knocked out once himself, 1-0 when it goes to decision. He also had his last fight in LFA, went to decision. Before that, first round knockout, lost by 3rd round knockout. There's his 1 loss to Trey Waters. Got another knockout over in LFA. A Brave, that organization, Brave, one of the very top organizations out there. Won by first round, finished there. Maybe, I think probably even more talented than LFA. We need to make sure and cover some of that. He also has a long amateur career. What is that, 13-2 as an amateur? Wow. That is, that's a long amateur career. Started in 2015, only 2 years, but he fought a lot in those 2 years. Like 15 fights. So, a couple of good experienced guys here, and I think we can get a poll up now. I like Hart with the Hitman nickname. No doubt a nod to the great Bret the Hitman Hart, the wrestler, and his brother, the late Owen Hart. Rest in peace, Owen Hart. Dan said 2025, there will be an Africa card. I bet we see this guy on that card. Very possible, depending on what it is in 2025. Just realized Frank Mir is his coach. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Thought I recognized that ground and pound. What's up, 7 in the house? So let's get it on, boss. Good luck on the renewal. It's done, brother. 7. It's done. One day. YouTube came through and we are re-monetized. So I'm very happy. No donations yet, but super chat and of course the premium memberships back up. Also, guys, don't forget to gamble. Aren't you a gambling kind of community? I'm always talking about the odds. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't have, maybe some of you don't have legal gambling in your area. But if you have DraftKings like I do, I love DraftKings. Sign up with them. They're going to match your deposit up to $100. Then they're going to send me whatever your deposit was. If you deposit 50, they're going to give you $50. They're going to give me $50. It's a win-win all around. And then thank you again to Robinhood. These guys stuck with us through the demonetization of the channel. And I appreciate them. Robinhood, join over there. They're going to give you a free stock just for signing up. They're going to teach you about investing. If you don't know about investing, there's a lot of great tools there to learn how to invest. And they want you to make money. They want you to win because they make money off transactions. So they are incentivized to make you the best trader possible. And now they've introduced paying you for training. So if you go through the training like a couple pages and then you take a quiz, they'll actually pay you real money to take that training. You get a free stock worth up to $200. Guys, join Robinhood today. Absolute simplest way on the web to trade, in my opinion. Stocks and crypto. And last but not least, Patreon. Patreon.com/FightsWithFriends. You can join there. Some of you are joined as a non-paying member, so you can see things in there, and I appreciate that. You can join as a fan, starting at $2, or you can join like Big Phil D at the Ninja tier for $5 a month, and we'll have some stuff over there. What I'm going to do is when we have premium content for the premium members, that I promise we're going to do this time now that we're remonetized, I'll work on getting that same content over there to the patrons as well. Oh, hell yeah, I see that $sign. Yes. Yes, it is a good day in the Fights with Friends community. All right, Joey Hart, Benjamin Bennett. Up next, 6-1. Let's look at the poll here. This is a tough one for me, guys. 75% of you voting for Benjamin Bennett, 25% so far for Hart. After just 4 minutes, make sure and vote in the poll there. Let's talk a little bit about that UFC sphere, though. I don't know what you guys got to see from the sphere when you were watching it for UFC Noche. But I thought it looked pretty incredible. Was it worth $3,000? Not for me. But maybe for some people. UFC Noche, hey, I thought it was great, though. All of the little mini movies that they made in the background in the sphere, and everybody driving around Vegas could see all the highlights of the fights on the outside of the sphere. Thought that was also very cool. I would love to go see something in the sphere. Me and the wife actually are going to go over there. For those that are interested, they have very cool experiences that they have curated to show off like the best, the best things in the sphere. You guys know how this goes. There's certain kinds of games on VR that really show off VR. Certain kinds of games on phone that, are really, work within the limitations of that, and so on. Every time you go to Best Buy or go to a TV shop, what are they showing? They're showing these cool, Galaxy things on the TVs and stuff that really shows off the 4K. It's going to be the same kind of thing at the Sphere. but you can get one of these curated shows for $100, and I'm definitely going. Benjamin Button, 3-fight win streak, 4 wins by knockout. He is the IMMAF World Champion, or was the 2017. They did really good for TV. 10 shots or 100. Yeah, I thought it was good. I personally thought it was too long. Starting to feel like a Triller card. I mean, it only went over an hour, though, man. I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. I didn't think it was too long. I thought it was just about right. But you got to remember, Robert, the card was about the same time because the prelims didn't start until 4:30. So even though it went to 11, which is longer than it used to, it was still only a 6.5 hour card from the early prelim all the way till the end of the main card. We just got different stuff. Oh, drone shots. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those drones are awesome. No doubt. There is Joey Hart, 4-fight win streak himself. Finished all 6 of his wins by knockout. Last fight, he defeated T. Scott by first round knockout June 7th. Well, UFC says T. Scott. I'll tell you, it was Tyler Scott in LFA. And let's look at the poll. Still 75% for Bennett at the moment. Just maybe another minute or so left on the poll. So if you want to vote, just a few more minutes on the poll. That's what she said. All right, Benjamin Bennett, 3 years older at 30 years old. Joey Hart, 3 inches taller at 6'3". He'll have a 6-inch reach advantage at 79 inches. As I mentioned, these odds basically even. Keith Peterson is the referee for this one. Didn't get to bed until 3. Woke up at 7:30 a.m. That means I drank for 20 hours straight. Oh, Jesus, Robert. Hey, it's not their fault you started drinking so early, buddy. Good left hand there from Bennett to start things out. Inside leg kick from Hart. All right, you guys picked Bennett. Again, I would have picked the other way. I would have picked Hart, but try to let you guys do the picking. Oh, and the good exchange of left hands there. Good double jab there from Hart. Bennett immediately going for the body lock. He's got the left underhook. Oh, good knee to the body from Bennett, and they break. Outside leg kick from Hart. Oh, good defense from Bennett, blocking that whole combo from Hart. Straight left gets through for Hart. I'd like to see Hart use that push kick to the body. Oh, nice double left hook for Bennett. And there's a right hook upstairs and a left hand to the body from Bennett. His hands are looking really good right now. Oh, and Hart comes back with a 3-punch combination. Popping that jab now. Oh, right hand upstairs, left hook to the body for Hart. Of course, the Hitman nickname could be for Thomas the Hitman Hart, who was about the same height as Joe Hart. He was a 6'4" middleweight, so they had almost identical frames. Bennett with the body lock up against the fence here. Hart was tempted to grab the fence. He didn't. And now Bennett's got Hart up against the fence right in front of the boss, who is trying to do that stoic arms crossed, kind of looking down like he's half paying attention to the fight. The cool kid at the table. And Bennett in basically half mount up against the fence with Hart here. Good right hook to the body from Bennett. Hart looking to his corner, trying to get some instruction. He's kind of seems at a loss of what to do here. Eats a few more left hands. I bet what he will try to do is not get taken down so quickly in the next round. Should he survive. A couple more big left hands there from Bennett. But no, I thought that card for the most part was amazing, though. UFC and Noche, of course, the main event didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but whatever. Valentina Shevchenko, she got her belt back. And we had some absolutely incredible fights there. We never did go through the bonuses for that fight because it was so late. We pretty much went off air almost immediately after it was over. But yeah, Daniel Zellhuber, Esteban Rabovics was fight of the night. Split decision win for Rabovics. I thought that was fight of the year so far. I was going absolutely nuts for that fight. It's literally one of the best fights. I still think it was one of the best fights I've ever seen. Manuel Torres and Ignacio Bahamendez. Bahamendez with the first round knockout, 402. Got performance of the night. The other performance of the night went to Caitlin Souza for her first round submission of Yasmin Uruguay. And Bennett slamming Hart to the canvas one more time. And Hart's up with 40 seconds left. We'll see what he can do. He's got his hands free. There's that body kick. Good left hand there from Hart. He's popping the jab from the outside. And good kick upstairs. That's what he needs to be doing, is moving forward. And especially when you get a wrestler up against the fence. That's what you want to do. Move him backwards, get him up against the fence. This is not a good position for Bennett to go for a takedown. And they exchange left hands. Oh, nice right there for Bennett. Bennett was lighting Hart up on the feet, though, sometime before the takedown. Good left hand there from Hart at the belt. 10-9 Benjamin Bennett. And Robert agrees. All right, let's go into the corners.
I would dunk a bath.
Just come give me some straights, some 1-2s down the middle. Right? That body kick. Hurt him. All right. Take some breaths for me.
I'm good.
I feel fresh to the ground. Let's get him flat. We're sitting to our butt, pulling him back. Let's be disciplined. That's why he got up. Too easy right there. All right? Hey, we get stronger and better as we go.
Yes, sir. We get stronger.
Don't let him catch you on your back foot. You don't like that, Jack. No, he doesn't. Don't let him get you on your back foot.
Carrington Banks and Javier Gonzalez in the corner of Benjamin Bennett, telling him he gets stronger as he goes. As they continue to yell that.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight.
All right, here we go.
All right, round 2 underway. Benjamin Bennett, Mr. Alaska in the blue trunks, Joey the Hitman Hart in the red. Inside leg kick landed by Bennett.
Good outside leg kick there from Hart. And there's a good straight left from Hart. Oh, Bennett with the jab and the right hand right down the pipe. Bennett smiled. You know it hurt him. Or excuse me, Hart smiled. It was Bennett with the right hand. Good left hand to the body there from Bennett. And Hart answering with a combination upstairs. Oh, and Bennett shooting for that single leg again. Hart immediately gives him the back. Don't do that, Hart. Oh, good reversal so far, but Bennett just spins around to the same position, easily dragging Hart down. Dude, you need to work on your takedown defense, Hart. He gets back up again, but he just keeps getting taken back down. Now he's got his hand on the fence. He's got to be very careful he doesn't grip the fence. Yeah, and he just made that way too easy for Bennett. And less than a minute into the fight, we got the same situation we had last round. with Bennett on top, pushing Hart into the fence. Not what he wants. That's 3 of 5 on takedowns from Bennett. And like I said, Hart's made it easy for him. Good combination up against the fence there for Bennett. And Bennett is up. Or excuse me, Hart is up. Bennett's still got the body lock here. I'm just not so sure Bennett knows how to get out of this stuff. He just takes his right arm and just ranks up almost like a bicep curl and turns to his right with his hips. I think he gets out of this body lock. And there he goes, and he's out. Good technique there. Good left hand there from Hart. There's another left hook and a straight right from Hart. And a good jab. He's starting to use that 7-inch reach. Oh, good 1-2 from Bennett. Snaps the head of Hart back. Bennett's boxing is good. Good exchange of hands there. I can't decide who I think is the better prospect. But Bennett's got great hands, and he's got pretty decent wrestling. Actually, I'm going to say Bennett, just because Hart's takedown defense is dog shit. He needs to go back and go to Dagestan or something. Go to Dagestan and train with those guys. I don't know if he's got that kind of money. If he doesn't, get to Vegas. If you want to be a fighter, move to Vegas. Get to the Apex. Start training with the right guys. F your heart. I would say at this point in his career, though, he needs to decide. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a fighter or not? Or do you want to, quit right now? Is this for fun or is this a career? All right, and Bennett is back up. Or excuse me, Hart. Beautiful right uppercut there from Hart and a straight right. Hart maybe goes to back to boxing. Really, if he doesn't MMA. Oh, what a combination from Hart! Ends it with a knee to the head. That was a beautiful combination, the body and head, though. And there's a jab and a right hook from Hart, the low leg kick, and he's starting to get it going now. There's another good left hook with 1 minute left in the second. And he's got Bennett backing up against the fence. They exchange jabs. This is where he wants him. Good straight right and a left hook from Bennett. As I mentioned, Bennett's got good hands, too. Oh, good body kick from Hart. And they exchange lefts. I like when Hart mixes it up with the kicks, though. I think he has more success. Good body kick and a knee there from Hart down the middle. Bennett shoots for the takedown. And Hart does his best to reverse that there. I think he just doesn't have the know-how on the ground yet, the skills. I definitely think he won this round, though. Great boxing. Despite a lot of ground control from Bennett, I would give Hart the round based on damage because I thought he really busted. I thought he really busted Bennett up on the feet, especially that dazzling combination. I think it's like a 6-punch combination, and then the knee down the middle is beautiful. I got a 19-19 going into the third. And Hart's corner just told him these rounds are close. I agree. And you hear Joey Hart's corner. He says, knock this motherfucker out. Yes, sir. And Robert agrees. 19-19. All right, fun battle here. We have had 2 finishes already. Will we get a third? Hour and a half into week 6 of Dana White's Contender Series. Oh, and IROC, welcome to to top contender. You are the first premium member since we got it back. Thank you, sir. Good little leg kick there from Hart. So happy to be remonetized. Good inside leg kick there from Bennett, and the side kick to the thigh. Good straight left there from Hart. I just think Hart's kicks are just... Oh, what a right uppercut from Hart. He hit him right on the chin. Beautiful timing. There's the oblique kick. Yeah, I think Hart's boxing is just so much better when he throws those kicks in. Oh, great overhand right from Bennett. And Hart shooting that jab from the outside. Hits that one. Oh, there's a beautiful left hook right on the chin from Hart, and a straight left. Bennett seems a bit shook. Good overhand right there from Bennett. A little over a minute into the third round. Mike Guyman monetized again. Nice. Yes, thank you, Iraq. I think I speak for everyone saying your energy is on point since you returned from vacation. Glad to have you back, dude. Thank you, Wyatt. Yeah, I didn't realize, I guess, how much I needed a vacation. Good body kick there from Hart. And there's a straight right from Hart. Double jab from Bennett. Oh, three-punch combination from Hart and the knee down the middle. And there's a straight left. And Bennett says, come on! Bring it! That's what you want to see. Oh, three-punch combination again from Hart. And he's got Bennett backed up against the fence. And they exchange left hooks there. I think Hart needs to go back to those kicks again. He can't forget to throw those kicks and knees in. Not only does it help his boxing, it kind of detours Bennett from going for those takedowns. Good straight left there from Bennett. There's a right down the middle from Bennett. I don't know that Bennett's going to go for a takedown right now because he wants to finish this fight. Oh, good kick there from Hart. I think Bennett did feint for a takedown. Hart timed him and kicked him immediately. Oh, good left uppercut from Hart and the left hook upstairs. Oh, and there's a couple of good right hands from Bennett. Hart's face a mask of blood. Oh, good straight right. Or the straight left right behind it and a left hook combo there for Hart. Oh, man, Hart's left hook. It's almost scary how much it reminds me of Thomas Hitman Hearns. The timing he has in countering. Good exchange of jabs there. I'm surprised Hart left boxing. He must not have been making any money, I guess. And mouthpiece fell out from out there from Bennett. And back at it. Can somebody get a finish? Minute and a half left. Good exchange there. Right hook from Hart. There's the knee down the middle. Straight right and a left hook from Bennett. Oh, there's a left hook and a right hand from Hart. And I think Hart is definitely winning this round, but Bennett's a tough son of a bitch. And he's got great hands too. Good left hook from Hart, straight left from Bennett, and the side kick to the knee from Bennett. Really haven't seen much as far as kicks from Bennett. Oh, and there's the right hand down the pipe from Bennett. And overhand right, straight left behind it from Bennett. Good body kick from Hart. And the straight left upstairs. Oh, there's that laser right. Left hook right hand from Hart. And another right with 45 seconds left. And here comes Bennett back with a double left hook. You gotta love it. And the right hook on the temple from Hart. And there's that left hook again. Bennett getting in the left. 30 seconds left. Hart tried to throw in an elbow there. Good defense from Bennett, blocking that one too, and lands an overhand right of his own. Oh, Hart going for the head kick. He's chasing the finish. Another good body kick for him. Oh, and there's a good combination from Hart. Wow, he would have finished quite a few guys, I think, today. Another good body kick there from Hart at the bell. So that's 2 fights in a row. You guys have went against my advice, and 2 fights in a row I think you've lost. No. Still no super chat. 29-28 Hart. Okay, I'll have to look into that later. It said we were remonetized. I know we got ads. It might just be something I have to enable. I seen that memberships were on and ads were on. Maybe I need to turn super chat back on then. All right, significant strike 72-50 in favor of Joey Hart. Benjamin Bennett on the other side had 5 takedowns. He was 5 of 8. Most of those in the first and the first half of the second round. Really didn't, I don't think he had any past like 2 minutes of the second round.
Round 1 and 2 for Joey Hart, but with the takedowns, with the control time.
It's a close fight. I got a 29-28 Hart.
I don't know. I'm glad I'm not judging.
Well, we're about to find out as we send it to
Oh, no, actually, it's not the member gift thing. I'm not seeing it, Rob. Oh, only membership on it. Yep. So we got a split. This has got to go to Hart. Come on. Well, I think Dana White is going to disagree with that decision. It's not the worst decision. I do disagree with it, though. I think Dana might have given Joey Hart a contract. I don't think he's going to give Benjamin Bennett a contract. That's just my feeling. But you guys get the win. I was talking smack, thinking I had already called the fight. I'm glad I didn't bet on it. Fano was already looking like he was happy with the decision. Oh, I voted Hart. Yeah, I know. Bennett isn't getting contract for sure. Oh, you did vote Hart. I thought you voted. Okay, it was 75% Bennett, though, so you guys got that one. Yeah, I really thought Joey Hart won the fight, but that is the way these things go.
Or, I mean, it was a split decision, but how confident were you that the judges gave it to you as they were reading out the score?
Oh, he wasn't confident at all. He couldn't have been.
Scoring fight, so. But honestly, I didn't care. I just wish I would have done more what I did in the last round and the first round and just trusted myself because I could see everything and I was just worried going out there because I fought tall guys before and it was scary. But man, I've grown so much and I need to just learn to trust myself and trust my team because they put a lot of work in. And next time I'm just going to let it go right from the bell because I felt so good out there, like even getting hit, man. I fucking love this shit. I love fighting, man. It's so amazing. I love cracking motherfuckers. I want to fuck everybody. I want to fight everybody like that.
Wow, what a beautiful. I think this is called a beautiful white trash ballot here. I love cracking motherfuckers as he cries like like it's beautiful art. I love it.
I'm gonna go out there and my pace is gonna put it on him, and you did exactly that.
Yeah, I was just a little surprised at how bad he was at wrestling, so I took advantage of it. But man, I'm capable.
He was pretty bad at wrestling.
I can hang in there with tough guys. I go every day with guys like Neil Magny and Justin Gaethje, and I know I can.
Wow.
I know I can shine on the big platform, and that's what I'm here for. That's why I put all those.
Yeah, he doesn't get. I don't think he gets a contract tonight, anyways. Robert, we might see him in the UFC eventually, but I think Dana White was more interested in Hart after the fight, to be honest. Especially with the 2 new champions he's gotten recently.
They're pretty excited when you got announced as the winner.
And there's a reaction in Fairbanks, Alaska, their fight party. Reminded me of the Rob fight. Not that bad. No, he's got some hands. he definitely was in it to win it. He brung it tonight, but I thought Hart brung it a little more. All right, so what's everyone thinking about the Sphere card? I think production-wise, it's pretty cool. Not just watching from home, but it's spectacular live. Yeah, I thought so too, man. And I thought it ended up being a much better card than we expected. It was we were saying it was top heavy. It was kind of the two top fights that ended up being the worst fights. Of course, I loved the co-main event because Shevchenko got her belt back. But not in the most entertaining manner. Are we going to have 5 takedowns and no submission attempts? Fights were good until the last 2, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the way I seen it, IROC. All right, Tallison Tashera warming up and back 6-0 with 6 finishes. Let's first look at the odds here. Tallison Teixeira, just a monstrous favorite here. Minus 1,200. So you have to bet $1,200 to win 100 on him. Plus 750 on Arthur Lopez. So if you bet 100 on him, you'd win 750. The over-under, just a round and a half. So let's check out the stats on our co-main event. Arthur Lopez, 31 years old, 6-1 with 5 knockouts. His one win came by submission. Also must have had a no contest or something here because it says one other. His first loss was in just a second fight and no amateur experience for him. Souza Combat. Haven't heard of it. I have heard of Spartacus, Combate. These are not, household name organizations, though. Let's look at his opponent, Tallison Teixeira. 6-0, all finishes, 5 coming by way of knockout. No amateur experience for him either, but all in the first round. Look at this. Has not had a fight last under 440. His fastest fight, I'm going to assume, was 24 seconds because this says 0. So I don't know when exactly it ended. Some of these small organizations don't have the best record keeping, unfortunately. But then he went to LFA, got a first round head kick knockout. My opinion, this one should be easy, guys. But you guys have also been good over time at picking underdogs. So I'm the only one who can only watch in 240p. Oh, that's good to know. Does it look really bad? Probably. I turned it on ultra low latency. A little fuzzy. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I turned it on ultra low latency, and I think that's not a great background, but I lost some of my backgrounds recently. I'm going to have to re-download some. We could go back to the Sphere for this one, though. How's that? Yeah, actually, I like that background, actually. I might keep that Sphere one on there for more. No, Rob, my extremes, 240 for me. I doubt I even have 240. What's up, King James? Me too, Wyatt. It sucks. I hate ESPN. No, my stream. It's 240. I put it on ultra low latency because I've been panicking now that it's going to freeze. I'm using a 10-year-old tiny monitor. Oh, man, so you probably can't see much anyways, just listening mostly, huh, James? Is that a little better with the background there, hopefully? I don't know. I know the camera. I said ultra low latency is for the fastest reaction time, but you also don't, you get lower quality. Oh, my ESPN is always in 240. Can't change either. Switches to 360p. Really? Oh, geez. At least my ESPN Plus is always in HD. It freezes sometimes, but knock on wood, this stream's been pretty good. Can just make out print if I squint. And we got iRock with a new premium membership, so $5 on the night. Thank you again, iRock. I'll look into it, but I think the super chat just may not have been put back by YouTube much. So I said I just got noticed that I was remonetized like an hour before I went live. Can't read words and fighters' names sometimes. Can you ever, Rob? Right now it's fine, but when fight starts, fucks out. Depends on the beer count. That's why I stopped paying for service. Oh, it's fine. All right, Arthur Lopez, 5-fight win streak. Finished 5 of his 6 wins, all by a knockout. He is a Valley Tudo black belt, whatever that means. I didn't think that was really a thing, but a lot of people just say they have black belts. I don't know. Maybe it is. All right, Arthur Lopez, if you were looking just at the odds, you would say he's a dead man walking. And 100% of you have voted for Tallison Teixeira so far. Not surprising there. Like I said, the over-under, 1.5 rounds. I have a feeling it's going to go under. All right, there is Tallison Tashera. Tashera by knockout, -310. Pancrase, like Rutan style. Yep. Oh, UFC needs to make their own streaming service like Fight Pass, but with live ability. Well, they're probably going to go to Netflix next. That's my hope, at least. Boss is definitely a legend. This entire chat is just 2 mods. 2 comments from James and a stream of blue names. Yes, sir. All right, Tallison Teixeira, 6-0, finished all 6 wins, 5 by knockout. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Oh, Boss is one of my favorites too, man. Boss Rutan. That dude is an absolute animal. All right, Gianni's bet, Tallison Teixeira to win in round 2 plus 500. Might not be a bad bet. King in the open palm knockouts. Mikey or Tyson say he sparred a couple rounds and has been having trouble walking for the past week. Sounds like he's ready to go. No, I didn't. All right, Arthur Lopez, 7 years older at 31. Tallison Teixeira, 5 inches taller at 6'7". And Gary Copeland's about all of maybe 4.5 feet. This is going to look really funny, those two standing next to each other. Good thing Gary Copeland's arm, you know, good thing he's got those 30-inch pythons. Oh, and a big right hook and a right uppercut from Tashera early. And Lopez, he's a live dog. Lands a big right hand there. He's going for it. Good knee to the body from Lopez. Oh, nice 1-2 from Tashera. And like I said, I like the over-under on the 1.5. Man, Lopez is fucking swinging for the fences. You can't knock him for trying. And he's up to a plus 400 now. Plus 400 underdog instead of what he was before. Tashera minus 620 instead of minus 11. A couple of good jabs there for Tashera. Because Teixeira is kind of putting himself in a firefight with Lopez. Oh, good overhand right there from Lopez and a straight right. There's a right hand and a left hook. Lopez going nuts. Big right hook there. There's a head kick from Teixeira. But talk about a huge upset. This would be one of the biggest here for Lopez. Good jab and a right hook for Lopez. Good low leg kick for Teixeira. And there's another one. I think Teixeira might slow this down just a tad. Oh, man, straight right, left hook for Lopez. Left hook, right hand. There's a right, and he knocks Teixeira's mouthpiece out. Lopez was going nuts, though. That's actually a good break for Teixeira. And Teixeira goes for the head kick. They exchange shots upstairs again. Good jab and a low leg kick from Teixeira, but two big right hands from Lopez. Oh! There's a huge right from Teixeira, and it is all over in under 2 minutes. That is a very, very happy Dana White. Welcome to the UFC, Tallison Teixeira.
Nice moments there, but because of the wild style leaving so many openings, Teixeira, a clean right hand.
Yes, he was wild, but he got the first round finish. It was fun. He's going to the UFC for sure. Prime Boss would literally fracture jaws. Yep. Oh, Boss. All right. Fun fact: Boss is short for the name Sebastian. No kids for me yet, Rob. Oh, I thought you were gonna say kids. Yep. People would be drinking from straws. Doink. Boom. Oh yeah, that's a jawbreaker. Head snaps off the canvas, and Gary Copeland rushes in to save Arthur Lopez from taking any unnecessary punishment. Yeah, that's a contract. I think we got 3 tonight. 3 finishes, 3 contracts. That's what I'm going to say. Robert says, wow. Yeah, some guys just have that power. But, man, Arthur Lopez brung it tonight. He was a huge underdog. I thought he had Tallison hurt at least once.
Also, that's why I like Teixeira, because he showed he could take a chin. He showed that he could stay composed under fire. And he showed that he's got power. Beautiful right hand.
All right, main event is a bantamweight fight. Aaron Twa and Elijah Smith. But wow, what a knockout for Tallison Teixeira.
1 minute, 57 seconds into round number 1. Referee Gary Copeland calls a stop to the fight for the winner by knockout, Tallison Teixeira.
Teixeira improving to 7-0. Never been out of the first round. Even has a submission, believe it or not, an inverted triangle armbar in his pro debut in 2021. This young man suffered a shoulder injury 6 years ago, broke his collarbone, ruptured every ligament in his shoulder. Doctor said he would never fight again.
Jeez.
And here he is. Look at him now. Undefeated in his pro career. Bringing Dana White to his feet here in Las Vegas. His first fight outside of Brazil. St.
Probably most started players out with injury in fantasy. Hey, we're fucking geniuses. Oh, jeez. I have no one to replace my Jared, guys. I have 4 total injured. Holy shit. Let's look at your team later, Robert, and I'll see if I got any trades for you. See what you need. I don't really need anything, but do you need running backs, receivers, or both? Someone pulled out a win in week 2, though. I'm stoked. Nice.
Parabéns, Tallison. Aquele nocaute é o que esse show significa.
Muito obrigado, muito obrigado.
All right, we'll need a translator for that interview. So let's go to the odds first for this one. Wow, odds moving in favor of Elijah Smith. I thought these were quite a bit closer earlier. Maybe not, but plus 220 underdog is Aaron Twa. Elijah Smith, a minus 270 favorite. Let's see how they got that and see if we agree with it. Let's start out with Aaron Twa. The underdog 8-0, 6 finishes, 5 by knockout, 2-0 by decision. Fought all of his career but 1 fight in XFC. See a lot of first round finishes here. Chokes and knockouts. 3-1 as an amateur. Did get knocked out once in 2016 as an amateur. I wouldn't put a whole lot of stock in that, I don't think. He's a 31-year-old coming out of New Zealand. Elijah Smith, just 22 years old. 6-1 out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. 5 wins by finish, 4 by knockout. He comes out of Fury FC Fighting Championship. He had several fights in Fury Fighting FC Championship. Yeah, that's a bigger organization. And he was also 5-0 as an amateur. So I can see why Elijah Smith is a favorite. Maybe a little surprised he's that big of a favorite. But it's hard to say. I really haven't watched much tape on either one of these guys. Elijah Smith, 3 first-round finishes. As we mentioned, 6-1. I need wide receiver, a backup tight end. Only have 1, so if he gets injured, I'm fucked. 2 injured running backs. Oh, Jesus. I have 2 wide receivers injured and 2 running backs injured. At night, a lonely stoner drinks and smoke late at night. Well, shit, I need a tight end, man. Yo, Rob, you can put, injured players on reserve. Yes. Just found out today. Then you can add more players to your roster without dropping anyone. Just did that with Tua. Oh, you're the one that has Tua. I seen that he just went injured. And I went to see if he was a free agent, but somebody had him. All right, main event coming up, guys. Don't know how to do that yet. I can show you after this, Rob. Give me a call or I'll give you a call just real quick. And if you can't figure it out, I'll show you how to do it. There's your slap fighting, Robert. Hey, I admit I am impressed. I'm entertained by some of the knockouts that these guys get. I'm just having a hard time with the CTE, with the lack of defense. I don't know. These are big guys. They might draw me in, Robert. They might draw me in after all. All right. I will be right back. Maybe we'll try one slap and see how it does. Like, don't knock it till you try it, right? you see Michael Bisping's power rankings. And I think I mostly agree here. I would put Hassanzada ahead of Bennett. Hassanzada got a finish, didn't he? Other than that, I agree with him. Tashera at number 1, Gautier at number 2. I'd have Hassanzada at 3 and then Benjamin Bennett at 4. Because I think Hassanzada might get a contract. I don't think Bennett will. My boy Tua should do slap fighting, right? Isn't a fight if you can't defend yourself, right? If Alex loses belt in October, does he get a rematch? I would assume. But they give Alex a rematch because he is saving another card this year. Oh, and he's been so freaking active. This is his 3rd fight since UFC 300. It's ridiculous. I mean, to fight 5-round championship fights like that, like, guys haven't done that since, like, Anderson Silva might have been that active. And we all know, much as I love Anderson Silva, the competition was not the same. Not the same as fighting a Jamahal Hill, and definitely not the same as fighting a Yuri Prohaska. Now, you could say the competition drops a lot when, you know, with this one, but Roundtree can hit. Now that Sean lost, Alex is the face of the UFC. Yes, he will rematch. Oh, yeah, Alex Pereira is definitely, I would say, is the face of the UFC right now. As much as I'm sure Dana White would probably like to say John Jones is the face of the UFC because he thinks the sun rises and sets on John Jones's ass. Did we talk about the New York card, though? Main card is entirely set. Main event is John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. It's in New York, so I think there's a good chance that, the Jones will actually show up. Oh, we didn't do a tail of a tape on this one, though, did we? We got to do that. All right. This is going to be kind of quick now. Okay, Elijah Smith 6-1, 5 finishes. Oh, we did just do that. Okay, never mind. We did it right before I took a break there. So my bad. Let's get the poll up though. Remember, Smith was a -270 favorite, but I think Tom maybe had the better record, just not as good at organizations. Was Sean ever really the face, though? He was more so just there for the LGBT community. Oh, my God. Dana's pound for pound, #1 goof. Wyatt. Think they wanted him to be the next corner for the Prime Energy era. I got twas. Robert, that is quite the face tattoo on Aaron Twa. I'm not normally a face tattoo guy. It's not the worst one I've seen for sure. All right, Elijah Smith to win inside the distance, +110. Let's look at the over-under on this. The over-under is 1.5 on this one as well. Plus 175 on the under, minus 230 on the over, though. See, that means you can tell they were real close to making the over under 2. Elijah Smith, 4-fight win streak, 4 wins by knockout. It's just, if I was going to bet on this, like, it's hard because I just don't know these guys very well. Yeah, see all kinds of props out there. Yeah, and they're just taking Elijah Smith to win. Was minus 205. It's minus 265 now. So I don't know why so many bets have been coming in on Elijah Smith, but a lot of them have been. I rocked until they found out that Sean couldn't trash talk to save his life. Man dresses up like 69, raps like Tito. Yeah, he is very white. No one should be surprised by that. All right, here comes Aaron Twa out of Auckland, New Zealand. Dude tried to tattoo a mask on his face during COVID. I wonder if how that worked out for him. Good job, buddy. Now you got it for your whole fucking life. All right, Aaron Twa by submission, plus 1,200. I wouldn't make that bet. Aaron Twa, undefeated, 8-0, 5 wins by knockout, trains at City Kickboxing, Auckland, New Zealand. Don't count this guy out. He's he trains over there with Izzy, and the poll is 50-50. So somebody needs to break the tie. Somebody go to the poll and break the tie before these guys start. 50-50. Till that statement, Wyatt. Wyatt wasn't sure which white trash Sean you were talking about. Who's the other white trash Sean? Strickland and who else? Oh, O'Malley. Yeah. Duh, Sugar. Strickland or Sugar. Yeah, I should have known that. Nah. O'Malley's wannabe white trash, which I don't even know what to say about that. Like, he could go in a lot of different directions. He's smart with his career, though. Aaron Twa, 9 years older at 31. Elijah Smith, 5 inches taller at 5'9". He'll have a 4-inch reach advantage at 71 inches. Strickland may be the deepest closeted gay man in history of the human race. Maybe. All right, here we go. And 50-50, so I'm going to be the tiebreaker. I'll take Elijah Smith. Good little leg kick from Smith to start things out. Oh, good left hand there from Smith. And the inside leg kick. Live odds moving pretty quickly. Smith already down to a minus 238, plus 180 on Aaron Twa. And good defense there from Elijah. Blocking everything Twa's throwing at him. Oh, there's a big 1-2 from Smith. And Twa crumbles a little bit. Good combination there from Smith. Smith might be a little nervous, but I know he's got a lot more kicks than this. He needs to be throwing those kicks, I think, to the body from that back foot, to the legs and the body of Twa, especially the moving target. Good left hand and a right hook there from Smith. He scrambles for a takedown, unable to get it. Probably don't want to chase guys like that. He got away with it there, but I wouldn't chase everybody like that. Good left hand down the pipe from Smith. And Elijah Smith now a commanding favorite at minus 475. And that's how, oh, there's a good right hand from Twa. Smith answers. Good left hand from Smith. But from what I've seen so far, yeah, I like Elijah Smith as a pretty big favorite here too. There's a good left hand from Twa, though. Double jab from Smith out of the corner halfway through the first. Remember, the over-under was 1.5 rounds. I would take the over. Well, I said I'd take the over before. After watching him now, Twa might not make it. Two minutes left. Good left hand there from Smith. Body lock up against the fence. Twa. Oh, what a throw from Smith. Beautiful Tayatoshi straight into side control. And he drops an elbow on the ear of Twa. Oh, now he goes north-south. He's looking for that arm. Oh, and Twa escapes. Twa back to stand. Oh, these are brutal elbows, though. 3 elbows in a row. Man, he just split Twa's forehead wide open. And he uses a Kimura to throw him like a rag doll. Big knee to the head there from Smith. And I'm sure Smith is just an astronomical favorite now. After seeing this for a few minutes. If he's not, he should be. He's minus 660. He should probably already be at minus 1,000. Twa, I'm going to say Twa is most likely not going to win this fight. There's a good one, too, from Smith. Oh, a good right hook and a right uppercut from Elijah Smith. .40 seconds left in the first. Left hook upstairs for Smith. Goes for the single leg. Good defense here so far from Twa. Oh, he swept him, though. Swept him over the other direction. Twa going for a straight armbar. Lands a nasty elbow on the top of Smith's head, but Smith's out of the submission attempt. Smith now in north-south dominant, landing some ground and pound. And yeah, you can tell he just throws Twa around. Lands a couple more big elbows to the side. I don't know how much Smith cuts to make bantamweight, but that might be another big cut. And Twa is able to throw Smith down at the bell, but big round for Elijah Smith, 10-9. And I was wrong. This fight is so one-sided. Let's go to the corner of Twa. Yeah, I think when you see the experience from a guy like that and you just, they haven't been in any notable organizations, it's hard to say how good they are.
Elijah Smith looking really good in this round. Dealing with the pressure up to it.
Man, what a throw. Beautiful. Beautiful Tayatoshi. Lands right on him, too. A lot of times you'll knock the wind out of a guy when you land on him with that throw. September 28th. Hanada Makano, Benoit St. Denis. Remember, that's going to be an early one, guys. Main card starts at noon. Prelims start at 9 a.m. So, all right, we'll see if Twa can put together a game plan this round. I think it's just going to get worse for him, though. Good right hand there for Smith. And let's see if I was right on the over. 3-punch combination there from Smith. Over-under was a round and a half. Oh, good right hook from Twa. Remember, Smith to win in the second round was plus 500. Good jab there from Smith. And Twa answers with one. Twa swinging wildly now, though. Good low leg kick from Smith. Left hook upstairs from Twa. And, oh, big right hook there from Elijah Smith. I was going to say he's back to a minus 620. I think he might have had a better shot just a moment ago on the odds, but I'm not betting minus 620. Good right hook to the body. Left hook upstairs for Smith. Shoots for the takedown. Twa doing a decent job of tying him up, but I'm not sure this is going to be an effective takedown defense. Oh, no, he gets the body lock. Good reversal, actually, from Twa. Now, if you don't want it, Twa, push out. And he does, and he lands a good right hook. But Smith grabs him before he can escape. And just watch those odds. And if I was betting live, it's like I'm just looking for a point to get in on Smith. And Twa shoots for that takedown again. Oh, big right hand from Smith. Smith went for that throw again, but couldn't land it this time. Good left hand there from Elijah Smith. And that 1.5 is coming up here, 12 seconds. Good front kick to the knee from Twa, a right hook to the body. And Smith shoots. 32, 31, 30. There it is. So I called the over on 1.5 rounds. That would have cashed right there. And Smith might be pretty close to finishing this one. He just moved to a minus 1,600 favorite. He's just so much more adept everywhere. Smith's got the standing guillotine. Oh, instead of going for the knee, he decides to drop with it. He might have this. Oh, and Twa just turned into it. He may have just made that tighter. If he'd have just kept turning the other direction, he might have gotten out. And he gets out anyways. And Twa going for the single leg. Smith says, bitch, please. Oh, what a right uppercut from Smith. I mean, that's just the look he had on his face, though. But he's like, are you trying to do something? You trying to tickle my foot, boy? Oh, big left hook upstairs for Smith. Good left hook there from Twa. Now, Smith can't get careless. Twa does have power, and he's swinging for the fences. Good jab there from Twa. Minute left in the second. Oh, big left hook there from Twa. And Smith goes for the head kick. Shoots for another takedown. Twa able to stop that pretty easily. Oh, there's a left hand on the chin from Smith, and there's another one. See, if you're betting, you want to see a good moment from Twa to end the round so you can hopefully get an entry. Good body kick there from Twa, straight right from Smith. I don't think we'll get another opportunity, though. And they exchange right hooks. Good straight left. Oh, and a right uppercut there from Smith. And Twa misses with that big left hook. Oh, and they both land good shots towards the end of the round. Right hook to the body from Twa at the bell. Right uppercut from Smith. And odds came in just a tiny bit. Minus 13 for Elijah Smith. Plus 700 for Aaron Twa. To put down $1,300 to win 100 to me is just ludicrous, though. Don't do that. Elijah Smith's corner and telling him, respect the situation, hands up. 10-9 Smith. I was just thinking he was good because he was from Izzy's camp. Yeah, that's the only thing I knew about him, though. Kind of seems like that, like the odd guy in Izzy's camp, though. And so Elijah Smith's corner getting a little nervous, saying, hey, you know, the only time he lost. Oh, Smith down to a minus 620 in between rounds. I honestly might pull the trigger on that. I just think Elijah Smith is way, way better than Twa. Oh, Smith just went down to minus 425. I would put down 425 to 100 right now. Every day of the week. Good right uppercut there from Smith. When you're doing this live betting, though, I think you got to have targets. You're like, okay, this is good, but if I don't get this much, I'm not going for a good right hook to the body from Twa, straight left upstairs from Smith. And Elijah Smith down to a minus 345. Good right hook from Twa. I really didn't think that there was going to be an opportunity for another entry to bet on him. There's a good right hook from Twa. Minus 298 for Smith. This round, starting to turn around a little bit in the favor of Twa. I just still don't think that Smith's gonna lose this fight. Good left hand there from Smith. Left hook upstairs and a right hand to the body from Twa. Smith down to a minus 250. Good jab from Twa. I don't know what's going on with Smith, though. He may have gassed. His offense is really sputtered. A good jab there from Smith. Good low leg kick from Twa. Is there something I'm missing that I would hear from the commentary? Good left hook from Twa. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Smith in between rounds as he eats a big 1-2 from Twa. And there's the left hand from Twa. Oh, left hook, right hand, Aaron Twa. There's a right hook, straight left. Aaron Twa going off for a minute. So that's what you want if you think Smith's going to win, though, to get better odds. I said, if you'd taken him at minus 250, I think that was good. Oh, good 1-2 there from Twa. I don't think I'd play around with it too much more than that at this point, though, because Twa's starting to come on. Good exchange there from Smith, and Twa pointing to his chin. Maybe Twa was nervous early. He's landing big shots now. Good right hook there from Twa. Flying left hook from Smith and a right hook to the body. He's going to go for the takedown now. Elijah Smith minus 270 after the takedown. Oh, but Twa's right back up. Smith seems to be dead on his feet. I'm not sure what his problem is. Oh, there's a good right uppercut from Smith. Good body kick from Twa, though, and a left hand downstairs. There's the right hook to the body. I think Smith gassed. Left hook upstairs, right to the body, and big shots from Twa. Twa coming on. Smith reeling a bit here. Did not expect this comeback. And Smith shoots for the takedown again. And Twa is right there. He says, get up, bitch. I'm not going down there with you. Good jab there from Smith. And they exchange big right hands. Smith, left hook and a right hand there from Smith. But Twa throwing out of the corner. Left hook upstairs and right hook to the body. Oh, wow. They are going back and forth. What a barn burner. Oh, Smith eating big left hooks. Remember, his only loss by knockout. And he lands a big left hook and a right uppercut. Twa is going off this round, though. 38 significant strikes. Good left hand there from Smith. Left uppercut, overhand right from Twa. And there's the left-right hook from Smith. 50 seconds left. Will Smith survive? Both guys throwing big shots right now, but Twa seeming to have all the energy. Good straight right from Smith. Oh, Twa lands a good right hand. And Twa getting out of the way of those wild shots from Smith. There's a good combination from Smith. Oh, body head. And now upstairs. Look at that left hook and a right hand from Twa, though. And Smith shoots for the takedown. You know Dana's not going to like that. But they are back at it. And, oh, man. Both guys landing bombs towards the bell and swinging to the bell. Extremely entertaining. What if I give the winner a contract for digging deep to Twa? Too little, too late. I don't know, James. He might have got it. The second round, stat-wise, is fairly close.
As the fight progressed, Aaron Toll certainly came back into it. Elijah Smith started to get a bit tired, but there was a lot of output. There was a lot of shots, a lot of wrestling, a lot of control. But it ain't over till it's over. Aaron Toll in round 3 certainly the attention of everybody, and both of them at the end stood there just throwing down.
Yeah, I mean, listen, early in the fight,
Wouldn't be mad with a draw. Well, I don't think there's any 10-8 rounds, so I don't think we're gonna see a draw.
Honda attempt there, wasn't able to finish it, had the hand speed advantage, but like you said, Michael, as the fight went on, it was Aaron Toll.
Yeah, I was surprised at how Aaron came on there at the end. That was...
Walking through everything and landing all the power that he could possibly muster. That last round was insane. Both of these guys absolutely pouring it all out there.
That was a pretty wild fight. Never know what Dana might do, right? Yeah, I was thinking 3 contracts before this fight. I have no idea what he's going to do with this one. We'll see what the judges think first.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Elijah.
All right, so Elijah Smith, the judges thought he did enough in rounds 1 and 2. Aaron Twa obviously coming on and winning the third. Urgency was a bit late. Yep, I thought that last round could have been a 10-8. Well, no, I disagree because Smith landed a lot of his own good shots too. I think he landed about 30 significant strikes. All right, so the boss is going to go to the back. I'm thinking 3 contracts for sure, maybe a 4th. And Bisbing just said, I'd give both of them a UFC contract. You know, Robert, I wonder if he also has these guys fight each other again on last week of Contender Series. I'd love to see that, too. Does Dana give him a contract? We do need bantamweights. Yeah, I always want bantamweights. That is true. I don't know. I have a feeling after seeing that fight, Dana might like Aaron Twa better than Elijah Smith because Smith gassed out so badly. He had to dig deep in the third. I'll give him that. I know he was exhausted. And, he did dig down to try to win that fight, try to finish it. They showed the strikes. It was 24-3. Punches halfway through the round in favor of Twa. Yeah, the first half of the round, he really dominated.
What a fight. That fight, that performance is so much of what this show is all about. It's what Dana is always asking for. How happy are you with your performance tonight?
Man, I'm so happy to get an opportunity like this and put a performance.
5-fight win streak for Elijah Smith.
Listen, this wasn't my best performance. I was coming in short notice. I promise you, if I get another shot,
that makes sense. A short notice.
And put on an even better performance. But I want to thank all my family
Dana loves fighters who don't quit. Yes. Right about the urgency, King.
Man, I love y'all, and I just want to keep continuing being an inspiration for my team and my city. Yeah.
You got an amazing group back there cheering for you. You've got your father in your corner. What was he telling you, especially going into that third round, knowing how deep you would have to dig to get this win?
Man, he was telling me this is the last round. Basically, just put it all out there. You know, we want to make it a
father trainer and Elijah Smith. That's always a hard relationship. Give the man a contract. All is forgiven. It was a short notice. Give the man a contract. And he did. He definitely did have to dig deep.
In the UFC and be able to come home and bring this contract not just to you.
I mean, if he can push that pace for all 3 rounds like he did in those first 2, yeah, he's going to be a good fighter.
Our lives at the gym. And really, I just want my daughter to be really proud of her father. Naomi, we got it done. I hope that when you get older and you see this, you'll see that your father was somebody. And I just want to keep making you guys proud, man. This was a lot. It was a lot. And thank you guys. Like, I'm really happy inside. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm just a little. I'm not too happy for with my performance, but I'm happy that we were able to put on a show for all the fans and everybody that was in attendance tonight.
Everybody's
James, some of the most entertaining fights. Fighters take a beating but never quit. Oh, absolutely.
I know we'll be talking to you again. I hope we'll be talking to you again tonight. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Harold Letterman used to say, give me 2 guys with great offense and poor defense, and I'll show you the fight of the night.
And we don't have a huge score, but this one's highly probable someone's holding this ticket in their pocket. Here's why. Had Hassanzada to win inside the distance at plus 130. Now, he's got 12 finishes in 14 pro fights, and Mantello had been finished before, so someone's got that. And then Gautier, plus 140.
All right, they're showing a 14-1 prop there. Somebody could have.
Finally, Bennett, plus 175 to win by decision. Remember, he got steamed the favorite, and Joey Hart had never been finished as a pro. Tie those 3 up, pays about 14-1. It's a nice score considering that ticket's probable.
All right, Yanni, thank you very much. Speaking of favorites, Tallison Tashera, a minus 1,000 favorite as we take a look at the winner's room tonight as Dane and the guys are making their decisions. Tallison Tashera bisping with a first-round knockout, improving to 7-0.
Yeah, Tallison Teixeira was a minus 1,000 favorite, but he took some shots. He went through a little adversity there. All right, 8 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. Share this channel with whoever. You know, we're remonetized, baby, so we're going to increase the coverage here again. All right, here we go. I say 4 contracts tonight, Robert says.
I agree with you 100%. All right, let's start with Ahmad.
I would say 3 for sure.
World beater in the first couple minutes, then he gassed out. You know, in my opinion, this was Dylan's fight to win or lose. And Dylan started to, you know, get tired in the last round, got lazy, and got caught. Ahmad came in, pulled out the sub. I ain't gonna lie, I was on the fence with this one. Sean Shelby wants him. Sean wants him. You're in the UFC. Congratulations.
All right, there it is. I thought that was going to be 1. What's up, iRock? Prime Diego versus Prime Gaethje. Diego Sanchez? Oh, Gaethje.
Gautier. This dude is raw, talented, powerful, obviously very athletic. Super green. This guy's super green.
He's coming. He's coming to the UFC, though.
If this guy could get some good wrestling, he needs some wrestling, he needs some takedown defense. And then he came back here, and I saw Frank Mir in his corner, and I said, all right, looks like he's going to get some wrestling. I am very interested to see what Gautier can do in the UFC. Only 22 years old, raw, talented, powerful. Get with a good camp, get with a good team. You're going to have a bright future in this sport, buddy. Come on over here.
Ateba, Gautier.
All right, Gautier. That's 2 contracts.
All right, Benjamin Bennett. I actually thought...
No surprises so far.
...the second and third round. I actually thought that he... So it was a
Yep,
good decision.
I agree. I thought Dana would think that too.
Benjamin, I thought he didn't do enough in the first 2 rounds to make me say, you know what?
Yep.
I absolutely have to have this guy in the UFC. The judges gave me the decision tonight, but I didn't see enough that made me say, you're in. So thank you, but not tonight. All right.
That sucks for him. Obviously, this next one's going to be the 3rd contract.
Big guy. Big guy. You are...
Yeah, I knew Bennett wouldn't get one. Yep. Me too.
Strong, young heavyweight, 7-0 with 6 knockouts. I can't wait to see you fight again. And the guy you fought tonight was a gamer. He was right in there hitting you with some bombs. You 2 traded. The rest is history. Get over here, big guy. You're in.
And that's heavyweights. To be fair, I know I was critical of some of the shots he took, but that's heavyweight fighting. That's why, you know, guys have such short streaks in the heavyweight division.
Dogfight. Aaron came out, showboat in the beginning, smile and stick his
All right, well, we see a 4th contract.
You were not playing tonight.
I think we will.
I thought you were going to pick him apart. I thought this was going to be a quick fight.
Mm.
And he came back out in the 2nd round and got serious. Turned this thing into an absolute war. Back and forth, hitting you with bombs. And tonight was the night. You took this thing on short notice. Tonight was the night that you had to dig deep. And you showed the dog in you, kid. I loved it. I loved every minute of it, man. Get over here.
All right, and so there's 4.
It really hit me tonight. I mean, you're talking about guys that you just signed, 22.
4 more contracts. I think we have 23 contracts now through 6 weeks. Hey, I knew Bennett wouldn't get... Oh, yeah, I think most of us kind of knew that.
Anytime that you can get kids that have this kind of talent at this age, and they
All right, guys. I got an early morning tomorrow and a few things to do. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Dana White Contender Series. Let's not go just yet. Let's take a look at what... I don't want to take a week off, but there's no UFC this week. So I'm going to bring up what we do have. Real quick like on Tapology, and I'm sure there's something that would interest everybody, or most everybody. And see, this is how I do this. I go stream TV, Tapology. If you want to look for what fights are coming up, Tapology, Fight Center, streaming and TV. There we go. We got it. Oh, I'm not doing this at 4 in the morning because I'll be at work. Son of a bitch. Why is Karate Combat at 4 in the morning? That's disappointing. I would love to do. If I didn't have to work, I would do it 4 in the morning because I love Karate Combat. Peace out, James. Good to see you again, brother. RJJ, Roy Jones Jr. boxing in Toppenish, Washington. I have been there. I've watched Friday night fights there. ESPN came there years back. Friday, we got a 5:30 a.m. one fights. Here we go. We got PFL Mania, 8:30 in the morning on Friday. It's hard to get people. Most people are still at work. Cage Warriors, 9 a.m. on Friday. Wow, Invicta. Invicta's on CBS Sports Network, huh? So 4 p.m. Pacific Friday night. That's a possibility. Shudo Brazil on Fight Pass. That's also Friday. There's actually a lot going on this weekend. LFA 193. Let's take a look at this real quick. I'm gonna take a look at LFA. Come on. Show me the whole card. Thank you. Oh, you got some rough records in here. There. As you guys see, I'm still struggling to keep a connection here. Somebody told me I need to add a better video card, so I'm going to look into that during the week. That could be causing some of the freezes. But I don't know what Ring Wars 11 is. Let's get into Saturday. Yeah, let's start getting into Saturday. There's got to be some boxing or something on, right? On Saturday. Got Octagon 61 and Cage Warriors 178. Okay, 9 a.m., but I think that's our winner so far. BFC instead of BKFC? Man, there are so many fight organizations now. It's crazy. But why is PFL not taking advantage of the night again? Ooh, Glory. Glory 95. That's 11, 12, 1. What is that? 11 a.m. my time. Starting kickboxing. Maybe we'll put up a poll of what to cover here. Let's go later into the night, see if we get anything else. Go to CFFC. A lot of the guys for Dana White Contender Series come out of there. Cage Fury Fighting Championships. That LFA card, like, man, I know a lot of guys end up coming out of LFA, but those records were rough for this card. 11 bouts on this one. You got the vacant Bantamweight Championship on the line. For Cage Fury, I'm guessing probably because their champion went to the UFC. Yeah, you got some rough records in here too. You got like this Cameron Kinzig who's 4-0. But you got a 12-0. This is the guy to watch right here, Kashyun Shaikaev. I'm guessing he's going to be a big favorite, undefeated at 12-0. That's the guy to watch. I think that card might be worth watching. Something in polls to see what we're doing. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see you fine asses next time.